Hey everybody, happy hashtag Motivation Monday. I'm going to let some people jump on. Really exciting day today. Big announcement. Obviously, you guys saw my post last week. Hi Lisa. I'm just gonna wait for some people to jump on. If you are jumping on, please say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. Hi, Doug. Hi, Cindy. Really great to see everybody on here. What's up, Zach? So today, if you're watching the replay, thank you also for watching the replay. And, I'm going to talk a little bit about my exciting news. Hi, Mar. You know, what I did, what I've achieved, and, obviously what my next steps are. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Harvey. Thanks, bud. What's up, Chris? Hi, Melissa. Thank you guys for the likes. What's up, Scott? So I'm going to wait another 30 seconds and wait for people to pop on, and then I'm going to talk about my big announcement and go from there. Hi, Adrian. What's up, Dan? Really great to see everybody on here. Hi, Jode. So today for my Motivation Monday, it's got a lot to do with belief, and more so belief in yourself. Hi, Laura. And there are a lot of people that say they're going to do things, and it's actually something that my father said to me at brunch yesterday. And he said, you set out to do something that a lot of people talk about, and you actually did it. Hi, Jenny. And, I declared about a year ago that I wanted to write a book. Hi, Em. What's up, Greg? Happy Monday to you, brother. And I had never written a book. I have no background in writing books or anything of that nature. I just said, you know what? I want to do something that's completely out of my comfort zone and something that is completely, against anything that I've achieved before. I had always, really achieved things in health and wellness, and this was a big thing for me. And I started off really strong, and I was writing about a page or two every night. And as life happens, life came up, and it slowed and slowed and slowed, and until I was maybe writing a sentence or two or a paragraph a night, and it started to frustrate me a little bit. And then this past October, I got reignited. I don't know what it was, but I said, you know what, I need to do this not for me, but I need to do this for other people that have set out goals and have set out to achieve things, and they just haven't been able to finish them. And we're all victim of that. So as I started to really progress with this, it became a realization. And I didn't realize that I actually had enough content for a book, but I reached out to my friend Carolyn Olson, and I sent her what I had, and she goes, you wrote this in Word. When you compress this from Word into a book standard, you're going to have about double. And my goal was to have about 70 to 80 pages of content. And it ended up being 66 pages, which I was very happy with. And the point of why I wanted to write this book was I wanted people to be able to read this in one shot. Like literally pick it up, have 2 to 3 hours if it takes them that long to set aside and read this book cover to cover, whether they're on an airplane, a train, a long car ride, in a waiting office, at a doctor's, wherever it is. And I wanted every page to have some sort of nugget and some sort of piece of information that people could take something from it and utilize it for their day. Because my story is no different than anyone else's. We all have stuff, and we've all been through things, and it's either we succumb to those things or we turn that into some form of inspiration. And for me, the original title of my book was called It's Possible, Living the Life That You Deserve. And when Tara and I went to Costa Rica, she had told me about a couple down there that I'm going to meet, and she's like, you're going to fall in love with them. They're amazing. And she was right. And the husband, Brad, he's a very, very, very successful children's author. And so him and I connected when we were down there. And I said, Brad, listen, I'm in the process of writing my first book, and I'm almost done. Would you be able to maybe take a look? And he goes, send it to me. I'll read it. So I sent him the book as we were down there. And about 2.5 hours later, he texted me. He goes, I'm all done. Do you have time to talk about it? And I said, absolutely. So we met at the cafe that was at the resort, and he goes, so are you completely open to me sharing my honest and exact opinions on what you should or shouldn't do, and are you open to feedback? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So he sat me down and he goes, you have something here. He goes, it's really good. He goes, it's relatable, it's genuine, it's true. He goes, but are you open to changing the book title? I said, sure, absolutely. So it was called It's Possible, and he goes, I envision the book cover of a picture of you and just the title, Good Guys Always Win. He goes, because you're a good guy, and you talk about all these things in your book that you had to, push through and work on. And he goes, I think you need to kind of unzip yourself a little bit and put a little bit more of your own story in there. And I said, I can do that. So I went back in and I reworked it, and I put some more personal stories and basically came up with a ending chapter, and it was done. And as I sat there and I'm like, wow, I finished writing a book, it was really inspiring, not to me, but it really proved that, there's a lot of people that have thoughts and ideas, not of just writing books, but just doing anything, but of really wanting, what they want to achieve. So I want to, I'll turn this around so you guys can see. This is the book, and obviously there's a little information on the back. And I left where you can get the book in the description in this video. There's a Kindle version, and there is a paperback version that you can order. So any support, that I get, I appreciate. I did not do this to be a New York Times bestseller. I did it just to show people that if there's something that you want to achieve, you can absolutely do it as long as you take those little steps every single day. And this took me a year from start to finish, and it's 66 pages. 66 pages. It took me a year, but I got it done. It's finished. And people were asking if I'm going to do an Audible version, and I'm actually going to start working on that. Absolutely. So, I would love your guys' feedback on this. If you feel that anyone could really utilize something like this, and it's not just about, just being a good guy. It's about being a good girl. And I got bullied, a lot of my life. And, I talk about those stories where I was bullied, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be related to that. But again, you can either succumb to your story, or you can use it as motivation to push forward. So I just wanted to thank everyone for all the love, all the support over the last few years, and this is the only the beginning for all of us. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments, please leave them below. If there's any specific information you want to know about the book, obviously there's a lot in here, and I just really hope that if you guys do get the book, that you really just take it all in. Just try to relate anything in here. Try to relate it to a situation or an experience in your life. And I gave some really good, helpful tips. I gave some really good things that you can do to obviously move past this. And I mentioned a lot of the influences in my life and people that the podcast I listen to, and just some of the things that you might experience when you're going through changes in your life. So again, thank you everyone for all the love and support. Thank you for being on here live today. And if you are on the replay, thank you so much. And, if you guys get it, I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know what you think. And people are saying autographed copies. So if I happen to be at an event where you're there, if you want to bring it, I'd be happy to write a little personal note to you. And thank you so much. And thank you, Emily. And, it's not a matter of me being proud of myself. I wanted to do this not for me, but to show everyone that they can achieve everything too. So, guys, have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Enjoy for those live. Thank you. Love you guys. For those on the replay, thank you. Love you. And to get the book, I put 2 links in the description in this video. You can find it on Amazon, and you can just search Good Guys Always Win. You can get the Kindle version there. And there's also another link there, and I'll repost it so people can know exactly where to get it. So again, Good Guys Always Win. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of your Mondays. Love you. Bye-bye, guys.